I want to talk about Alex Day's The Past video. After 6 months of him being completely silent on the matter, he comes back with a video, and the video is about him being 25, when he makes no mention to the scandal. And he said in his video, The Past, that he knew that coming back was going to cause people pain. And the first video he uploads is a video about him being 25. And that's not okay. That's like if you went over to someone's house and you had just the day before threw a rock through their window, and the first thing you say to them isn't, hey, I'm sorry about the rock in the window. Alex, obviously, this scandal was way bigger than a rock through the window, but it's like if you didn't acknowledge it, and then as an afterthought, and like, oh, by the way, his first initial video should have been about the scandal and about what was going on. And he even says he knew it was going to hurt people. If you know that you being here is going to hurt people, then why do you just act like nothing happened? Because the bottom line is, not everybody goes on Tumblr. Not everybody knows what's going on. I myself, and I am an avid YouTuber, didn't know that this happened until a month and a half ago. A month and a half ago I found this out. Not everybody knows that this happened, so all they see is Alex coming back after 6 months, for those who didn't know it, which are a lot of people. If you read those comments, they're like, what happened? What did he do? They don't know. And they're just seeing somebody that they've been watching for a long time come back on and be like, I had to think about my life. The next day he put out The Past, and I'm glad he put out The Past video. Not because I agree with him, but I watched The Past video, and I watched it the whole 30 minutes. I actually watched it twice, and I read the transcript. Because I didn't watch any reviews on it because I wanted to make my own opinion. And I was mixed. I study body language, I read body language, and you can't really get a great frame of reference from here up. Especially, when it's on camera and you're looking directly at the camera. So I waited, and I've been mulling it over. And then he came out with Angry Trees, and then he came out with transcript. Well, the problem is, even in the past video, it isn't until like 20 minutes in that he takes any credibility. Prior to that, it's just like, hey, I never raped anyone, you're treating me like a rapist. What I did isn't that bad. Like, and then the videos after that, he essentially makes fun of us for not wanting to support his channel. He says, well, if you're so dumb that your information, isn't coming from the source, that you're not willing to let me make 10 cents off of you watching my video, because that's how much he makes per view, is 10 cents, or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Then you're stupid. You shouldn't be proud of yourself for reading a transcript and not my words. It's so contradictory, everything he's saying. So he starts every video now saying, I'm really happy, I hope you're really happy, and if you're not really happy, I hope you're happy. And then the next sentence is, I don't care about any of you. I'm not even defending myself to my best friend. If you have a best friend, someone that you're really close with and was with for 7 years of your life, which is Charlie McDonald, you defend yourself with something like this. You say something. I guess he didn't even say anything, which might have been because he was, in shock, upset, whatever, but there's more to that. Lindsay Williams, who was in a couple of his videos and considered to be one of his best friends, avidly turned against him. There's reasons behind it. There was hurt that happened here, and he's acting nonchalant about it. It's not okay. You can't come in to a community again and be narcissistic like this. The first video you upload, it can't be about you being 25 years old. And I understand Alex doesn't care. I get it. But he should care. It's a lot of excuse making and a lot of, and I don't want to say manipulation because his credibility was challenged and everyone's saying he's manipulative. He's genuinely manipulative. He's genuinely coming in and trying to play the victim, but he's so much of a narcissist, he can't play the victim because he doesn't see himself as a victim. He sees himself as whatever. It's just words on the internet. And I really, it makes me so sad because it's not so much of you need to take credibility, because we can never force him to take credibility for that. We can never force him to take credibility for, hurting other people. But it's genuine. He's a D-head. I don't swear, but it's a problem that people are still viewing his channel, not because they're viewing his channel because they like his content, but because they genuinely don't know. There were so little YouTube videos about a YouTube scandal. Everything was on Tumblr. I don't do Tumblr. I found out about this, like I said, a month ago. There's nothing on YouTube up until lately, and it's not well publicized. And I think that it's our responsibility to tell these people, this is what happened. This is what happened with Sam Pepper and with Luke, and for some reason those two get kind of forgotten, especially the Luke one. And if you read about what happened with Luke and, I'm skipping a blank, I Talked to Snake's Girl, it's disgusting. He's a monster. And there's so many other, Tom Milson, Ed Plant. Ed Plant came out with a music video. Again, narcissistic people acting completely narcissistic, and there needs to be a stopping and supporting it. We are not the common day, everyday people, the people who watch these videos. We are our own society. We are our own progression of life and love and community, and we as a community can stop this. We can stop the faming. We can stop the idolizing. We can get the word out. We don't have to be silent on it, and we haven't been, but we haven't been overly vocal either. There's been touch and go videos, and there's been side-handing comments from, like, the Vlogbrothers did a thing about consent, but no one sat there and said, this is what happened, this is who's involved, this is how I feel. No big YouTubers have done that, and they should.